There's nothing. I just didn't feel like they were the most committed team to winning at the time. It just seemed like and Marty Schottenheimer was the head coach, who was awesome. Had great respect for him, but like they came to work me out in New Orleans, and went through a full workout. We went to dinner that night, and like there was just friction between the head coach, the general manager, like the owners. They're all like yelling, kind of like fighting. We're at a Marriott restaurant, and Schottenheimer's mad that he's like, we're in New Orleans, we're eating at a Marriott, and so he's like pissed. They're like kind of just bickering, and it just didn't seem like there was a whole lot of like agreement on things, and like they were kind of like committed to building a great winning franchise at that moment. And they turned it around, quickly. At the time they had Drew Brees was the quarterback. And so, but they had Damian Tomlinson over there. Like, sounds like great players, but they weren't winning games. They were obviously still the worst, had the worst record in the NFL at that moment, but they kind of used that year, got Phillip Rivers, the trade that they used for the Giants they got Sean Merriman. All of a sudden Brees just starts playing great. I remember during my workout with them that year in New Orleans, they're like, hey, we got this unbelievable tight end. He's never played a down of football in his life, but this guy's going to be a stud. I'm like, right. I'm like, what's the name? He's like, Antonio Gates. I'm like, yeah, never heard of him. Yeah. So like, they had like these kind of unknown people that ended up being superstars, and they had a chance in 2007 to made the playoffs in the AFC Championship game, but even that, like they lose the AFC Championship game to New England, and then that year they fire Schottenheimer and get rid of both their offensive and defensive coordinators. It's kind of a weird thing to do when you go 14-2.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, it kind of like at that moment, I feel like it kind of proved to me, it's like maybe they didn't really know what they were doing, and like they got into this situation and doing well, but like so anyway, it nothing against San Diego, the people, the town.